Welcome to the first episode of the series Not a Topper's Talk. In this interview series, I and Soham have collaborated to bring to you the journey of our friends as they prepared for NEET, JEE and other competitive exams. So the obvious question is, why are we even bringing to you this interview series, especially when there are so many interviews available on the internet, especially on exams like NEET, JEE, KPI and other such competitive exams at 10 plus 2 level? The answer is that most of these interviews comprise of students who have got very good ranks, the toppers whom we call, the AIR 1, AIR 2, the single digit AIRs. Now the thing is, for most of the students like us, those AIR 1 stories actually don't matter to us. Why? Because they have an entirely different method of studying. They are aspiring to get that single digit rank, while we are studying to get a good enough rank. There's a lot of difference in how you prepare for it, and there's also a lot of difference in the mindset. Hence we bring to you this series where we interview our friends on the journey they had for the NEET and JEE preparation. Maybe it's not a topper's talk, but it's worth listening for.
Okay, so from where did you get to know about IIT JEE or KVPY?
From my institute only, from FITG. And for those who don't know about what FITG is, it is just an institute which prepares students for IIT JEE.
Actually, after every such examinations, the coaching institutes, they advertise themselves in the newspapers, showcasing the ranks, their achievers. So from there, I got the first idea that yes, such exams are being held and such students are really doing very well. But the main was actually the main inspiration which I got was from my neighbor. She was at that time a student of Akash and was preparing for medical. So they advised us to go forward and try for these entrance examinations and perhaps get enrolled in FITG and all that. So that is how it all started.
So I used to study in Akash, and that's where I got to know about all these examinations from. And mostly it was hearsay, to be honest, like peers giving the exams, seniors giving the exams.
I didn't know about KVPY from the beginning, but I knew about IIT JEE because it's quite a famous thing in our city or in our locality or in our peer group or the student group in the school. First of all, I just knew of Akash, that Akash is a very good coaching institute. I didn't know about IIT JEE as such. I was like a science enthusiast, so I thought that they would teach me science better than what my school will teach me. So I went to Akash. Then I when time passed one after one, I knew about IIT JEE and other like competitive exams. So that's how I knew it. And KVPY I came to know later in class 11. And yeah, that's when KVPY became my main goal. Actually, IIT JEE became my secondary goal.
KVPI though I came to know in class 11, which I did not give that exam. And IIT JEE I came to know at the end of class 10. Like my sister did BTech and MTech both in engineering only, so she told me about that. And so then I joined FITG. After my board exams, I joined FITG.
Actually, IIT JEE is a very well-known thing among all Indians. So I knew about IIT JEE from class 8-9 from some of my seniors in school. About KVPY, it's a lesser-known thing, but one of my brother's friends actually gave that exam and he secured a seat in IISER Kolkata. That's when I researched about it and saw that, yeah, these are research institutes and I also wanted to do something along those lines. So yes, I was intimate about these things from class 9-10.
My cousins and the last two generations of my family are just engineers and doctors. So they just constantly asked medical or engineering. I didn't know there was a third subject also called BSc. I knew actually, like, don't be like them.
So this was the end of the first episode of this series. The next video is going to come out 3 days later on Soham's channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description and also at the end of this video. I'll also leave a link to the next video in the description and at the end of the video. And if you're watching it in the future, then well, you should have the link somewhere around here. You should get it around here. So continue watching this interview series, and if you feel that sharing this series with any friend of yours would help them, please definitely do it. And thanks for watching.